After the alignment, we are going to start with our next topic, that is indents. Setting indents. The space between the text and the left or the right margin of a page is called indent. Indents are also of four types. Before text sets the starting point of all the lines in a paragraph from the margin. After text sets the endpoint of all the lines in a paragraph from the margin. First line sets the starting point of the first line of the paragraph from the margin. Automatic sets the starting point of all the lines except the first line of the paragraph from the margin. Here I want to show you the indents. As you can see, if I'll increase the indent, it will start shifting towards the right hand side. Okay, this is the indent which tells us the starting of the line और आपका जो first word है वो कहाँ से start होगा, it will be shown by this. If I move the indent, see the content or the lines are also moving along with it. To set the indent, what we have to do, we have to follow the steps. What are the steps? Follow the steps. Select the text. Click on the paragraph option of the format menu as I did in the just before the practical part. The paragraph dialog box appears. Click on the indents and spacing tab. Choose the desired option under the indent section. You can increase or decrease the indent as I have did in the practical right now. I have increased the indent as well as the decrease. Value the arrow box. You can also check the automatic checkbox to set the indent to automatic. Click on OK and it will be automatically done. Changing the paragraph space. Paragraph spacing is the vertical space between the above and the below paragraph. Means दो paragraph के बीच की जो spacing है, we can control it, we can change it by using the paragraph spacing. To change the paragraph spacing, what we have to do, select the paragraph. Okay, after selecting, click on the paragraph option of the format menu. The paragraph dialog box appears. Click on the indent spacing tab. Under the spacing selection, above and below paragraph boxes are present. You can increase or decrease the value using the arrow in the boxes. Click on OK. So let's make two paragraphs first. I'm just copying the same paragraph twice. Now you can see the space between these two paragraphs right now. If I select these two paragraphs, in the paragraph option, this is the complete spacing. So in this we can add the paragraph. Here we have before and after. So after the paragraph, if we are increasing the point, let's say 42. So now see what will happen. As you can see, the space between the paragraphs have been increased. Similarly, if I make it less, not 102, make it less. See, the space between the paragraphs have been reduced. This is paragraph spacing. And if I want to now between the lines, the space between the lines, see right now the spaces between the lines is less in comparison. I can increase that also. Here I select 2.5 and see now the space between the lines have been increased in comparison to the above paragraph. I can reduce it also. Select the lines which you want to space click on the space, and as you can see, the spacing between the paragraph and the line has been shown in front of you. Changing line spacing. Line spacing is the vertical space between two adjacent lines in a document. To change the line spacing, follow the steps. Select the text. Click on the paragraph option of the format menu. The paragraph dialog box appears, which I had shown you right now. Click on the indents and spacing tab. Choose the desired option under the line spacing section. Click on OK. The setting for the line spacing by default is single. Setting tabs, I had just shown you. These are the different tabs in which we can click and we can change the different font style. As on the screen right now, I am showing you the setting tabs where we can set the indent, we can set the spaces, and we can preview how it will shown like. What if you want to place a text at a particular place in the line? For this, you can press the tab key. Each time you press the tab key, the cursor jumps forward 0.5 inches. This is default setting. To set the tabs, click on the paragraph option of the format menu. The paragraph dialog box appear. Click on tab. Type a tab position in the position text box, for example 1.25 inches in it. Click on OK. So let's check that. Now if I'm writing here, let's say I have written my name. Now if I press the tab, you will see the cursor will jump 5 spaces out. See अगर मैं स्पेस बार से करता हूं तो स्पेस बार से इतना स्पेस नहीं लीव करता. एल्स इफ आई यूज टैब, देखिए बहुत ज़्यादा स्पेस लीव करके कर्सर आगे मूव कर रहा है. सो दैट्स टैब की, जिनसे हम एक साथ 5 to 6 स्पेसेस को हम लीव कर सकते हैं. टैब पोजिशन एंड बाय डिफॉल्ट टैब 1.2. I can increase that also. Let's make it 2 centimeter. So what will happen? Now if I'll click on tab, it will jump more. Okay, it's leaving more space now. I can reduce the space also. Click on tab. In place of 2, I will make it 1. So now see, on pressing the tab, it will leave less space in comparison to the previous one. Page formatting. Here you can change the appearance of the page in a writer document. This is called page formatting. Page formatting includes changing page orientation, inserting column and column break, inserting header and footer, inserting page number, previewing, and so on. So we are going to change the page presentation. Okay, portrait, the document is displayed vertically. This means the height of the page is more than the width, which is our normal style. In this, ये page भी अगर आप consider कर रहे हैं, here the height is greater than the width. So this is your portrait view. Landscape view, the document is displayed horizontally. This means the width of the page is more than its height. As I had shown in the previous video, मैंने आपको पेज दिखाया है in the portrait and the landscape view. So now page layout, orientation, देखिए portrait and landscape आ रहे हैं. Right now आपका पेज कैसा शो हो रहा है? I'll just show you. Your page is in the portrait form. देखिए the height is greater than the width. Okay, I can change the orientation. Let's make it landscape. Now see, the width has become more than the height. पेज को हमने tilt कर दिया है. This is your landscape view.